Some things are not meant to be said. Not everybody have your best interest at heart. You can only see what people are showing you. You can't see what they're hiding. It's so much better when you allow your accomplishment to make the announcement for you. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about learning to move in silence. I believe that everyone should move in silence. Like, stop putting your business out there. Don't you ever have something good happening in your life? For example, like you apply for a job, you got the job, and then you have an interview, and then you're so excited, and you go and you tell all your friends, and then when you get to the interview, they said, I'm sorry, you were not fit for the job, but everything was going so well. But after you told your friend, everything went downhill. Or it's not even job related. Maybe like you're talking to someone and everything is going good, and you tell your friends about it, and then just like that, y'all not doing good no more. Like, your relationship is going downhill. So it's not even job related or stuff like that. It's everything in general. Everything in general. Well, let me tell you why this is happening, okay? Let me tell you why this is happening. Some things are not meant to be said, okay? Some things are meant to be shown. I'm gonna get this new car, or I'm gonna start working on this project. You don't tell it. Instead of telling it, you show the result instead. You don't tell anyone, and then when they be like, oh my god, I didn't know you did that. Oh yeah, it wasn't a big deal, it just happened to work. Not everybody have your best interest at heart. And be like, oh, something good is happening and me and that person is really close, like that's my dot right there, like I need to tell her or him. But you don't really know if that person actually wants the best for you. You don't know what someone really think about you, because you can't read their mind, or you can't see how someone really feel about you, because you can't see their heart. You can't. So it's better to be safe than sorry than just tell someone and then they were wishing the worst for you. Now because of that, negativity is like all over your dream or all over your thing you had planned, and then now it's ruined. You don't want that. I know it's hard to keep your mouth shut. I know. I am one of those person who would always tell my friends, everyone, my business. We didn't even have to be close, and I would be like, oh yeah, and I would spoil all my business, and after I'm done doing that, I regret it. I'm like, oh my god, what did I just do? What did I just do? Because I already know how the system works. I already know. After a while, you see why things are not working for you. You see it's because you can't keep your mouth shut. You realize that yourself. But I know you will see it, but you won't be able to control it because you are so used to telling your whole business. You are so used to putting all of your business out there. Learn to just talk to God about your problems. Talk to him. He's always here. I know you can't see him, but trust me, he's always listening, because he's not gonna hurt you. He wants the best for you. We know that. It is a fact. It's not just an opinion, or you don't know that he wants the best for you. Like, we all know that he wants the best for all of us. But your friend, your BF, even family, I know that's crazy, even family, you don't know what's in their mind. You can't read their heart. You can't. And it's sad, because you would think telling your loved ones would be like, oh, I'm gonna get more support, but no. Telling them actually hurts you more than it helps you. It's actually very sad. Especially that I had to learn it the hard way, make it more sad for me. I remember last year, I was talking to that person, right? I was just talking to someone. Everything was going good. Everything was going good. We were actually getting to know each other. And since everything was going good, I was really excited. So the first thing that I thought about doing was telling my friends about it. I was like, yes, I'm gonna go tell my friends, I'm about to get a meet. And after I told my friends about it, the good energy, the good connection me and that person was having, it went downhill. I was so mad. I was like, what is going on? Everything was just fine. Yesterday, everything, we were just clicking. But today, the energy was off. Today, it was off. But that's also when I realized everything. That's also I was like, wait, why is it every time I tell my friends something good, something good that's going on in my life, it always go downhill for me after that? Why is it that? And that's when I started thinking, maybe not everything is meant to be told. Maybe I should not have told. I should have waited for that person to be my person, and then after that I could have, told them. But no, since I had a big mouth, I went and tell. and everything was ruined, we stopped talking. And I was actually mad. As someone who don't like find, like, I don't be having crushes on people. When that happened to me, like that was someone I actually liked. When that happened to me, I was pissed. Like, I literally ruined it for me because I couldn't move in silence. I couldn't. So we're gonna learn to practice moving in silence, okay? These are the things I've been doing that have been helping me to like not go around and telling my whole business to everybody. Number one, instead of texting, calling your friend, or meeting with them to tell them your business, learn to talk to God instead. Learn to talk to God instead. He is much more safe because you know he actually wants the best for you, and he will actually help you instead of doing damage. Second thing you need to start doing is journaling. If you can't stay silent, you feel the need to tell, write it down instead. Write it down in your journal. To me, that's really useful. I have a little journal where when I want to tell my friend something, I just grab my journal and write it down instead. I have the same thing wrote in my journal like 5 times because I always want to go and tell my friend. I'm like, remember, let's write it down instead. And that's what I do. I write it down instead, and then I keep it pushing after that. Or sometimes I'm next to my friend, I want to tell that person so bad because I'm so close to that person. But you know what I do instead? I bring up something else. Or like sometimes I'll go like, you know that, and then I'll stop. And they'll be like, what? And I'm like, and then I just change the whole thing. I'll be like, you know that the sky is actually blue. Like, I'll just change the convo because I'm forcing myself not to tell. It's hard. When you figure out how to move in silence, you'll see a difference. Like, you'll see you succeed more than you felt. You'll see your goals will come true more than it felt. Because I know that everybody is not in support of everything I do. Not all of them gonna be excited about your accomplishment. Not all of them gonna support the dreams that you have. They're gonna sit in front of your face. They will smile and be like, yes, you should definitely do it. I can't wait for you to achieve it. But behind your back, they're holding a knife and say, I'm gonna slice you in 2 pieces. I will wish you the worst. But you don't know because it's behind. You can only see what people are showing you. You can't see what they're hiding. If it's the smiley face they put on, that's the only face you will see. It's so much better when you allow your accomplishment to make the announcement for you. You know, sometimes when you tell someone I'm gonna do this and that, and then 2 months later they're like, oh, what is this thing we're gonna do? But you failed and you feel so ashamed or like so embarrassed to be like, oh yeah, about that, it didn't work out. But if you had kept your mouth shut, would you have been in that moment? No, you would not have been. So learn to keep quiet. Learn to move quiet. It's better to let people know that you have no goals in life than to let them know you have goals. Because when you have goals, they envy. They say, oh, nah, wow, she want to be the president. Ha ha ha. Never happening. Boom, negativity is put into that thing you wanted to work on. I've heard a really cool little quote from somewhere. I think it was from Prophet TB Joshua, I think. He said, what people know, they kill. What they don't know, they talk about. So if you don't understand, he's saying it's better for people to talk about what they don't know than to talk about what they actually know and destroy you. To me, that's a very powerful quote right there. And I always keep it in me because he is right. You need to keep your plans to yourself. Let the accomplishment speak. Don't do any speaking at all. Let God be the leader. Let God show your result to the world instead, not you. When we open our mouth to the wrong people, we jinx it for us. We jinx it real bad for us. Learn to keep silent in 2024. And it's okay if you're struggling to learn to not overshare, learn to keep silent. I know it's okay. I have so many stories of me oversharing my personal stuff, oversharing things I wanted to accomplish. Sometimes I still struggle to keep my mouth, quiet. But it have become more easier for me to learn how to do that because I've been journaling and just talking to God. And it's been a really helpful way to do that, and I've been enjoying doing it also. So let's start practicing moving in silence in 2024 instead, okay? Let's make that our goal. Let's write it down. So this is it, y'all. This is the video. I hope you guys learned something from it and actually start doing all the things I mentioned in the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, to all of that, and I'm gonna see you on the next video. Bye. Love y'all.